What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another comic video. We are looking at the last batch here of the Comic Link auctions that ended on 12/13, which was last Monday. There are 9 books here from the 2010s up until the present. So all of these are going to be more, common. And I think a lot of these are going to be more relevant too. So let's take a look at them. All right, the first one we have here is Marvel .1 number 1 from 2012. First appearance of Sam Alexander Nova. Final sale is $344. 90-day average $348, which is on an upward trend. This is on here because I guess they're going to be doing a Nova in either Guardians or on a separate project, and there is rumored that it's going to be both Sam and Richard Rider are going to be introduced at some point. So that's why this book has been spiking quite recently. This has been on a lot of people's radars, but now that it's kind of more real, that's why you can see the prices trying to go up. Because I remember this being, I want to say under $300 not too long ago. Maybe even in the low 200s. Also, just to note, all these books are going to be 9.8 because obviously from 2010 on, you should be getting 9.8s, right? Unless you're going to get priced out. All right, so the next book here is Invincible Iron Man number 7 from 2016. The first appearance of Riri Williams in a cameo. She's not in her armor yet. The final sale was $347 with a 90-day average of $299, which is on an upward trend. You can see that it has already exceeded that $299 barrier. I think this will, steadily climb. It won't go as much as number 9, but once number 9 kind of prices people out, I think number 7 will be the one that people will be gravitating towards because this is the actual first appearance. It's just a cameo. But with Riri going to be appearing in a multitude of MC projects, shows, and movies, I don't see this slowing down anytime soon. So if you can get these in the raw and get them back in 9.8, or even get them right now at $300 level, I think it's a pretty good investment for the long term. In the next 4 or 5 years, this could go up a lot more, especially if that number 9 exceeds the $1,000 barrier. All right, the next one we have Star Wars Darth Vader number 3 from 2015. First appearance of Dr. Aphra. Final sales $350. 90-day average $363, which is on a downward trend. This book has, always been on people's radars because it's a first appearance of a big character in the Star Wars lore. And I think at some point they thought that this was going to be a character that was going to be introduced at some point, at least by now. And she hasn't yet, which isn't to say that she won't. So I think this one is, be on the lookout for, because this could spike if we do see her. Because, if you're reading War of the Bounty Hunters, she is a big part of that story. So we might see her at some point. But nonetheless, this has been going down. I remember when this was clearly over $400, $500, even more at the peak. So it has definitely cooled off. Okay, and the opposite spectrum here, we have Kanan, the Last Padawan number 1 from 2015 as well. First appearance of Ezra Bridger, Sabine Wren, among others. They're both in cameo. It's only in one panel, but it's a big, it's like a cockpit shot of all the main characters of that Rebels team. Final sales $351 with a 90-day average of $284, which is on a downward trend. I think mainly because number 6 is the one that everybody wants to get because that's the full appearance. And 351 is actually a lot more. Maybe it's going to be trending up, who knows, because as we get closer to the Ahsoka show and we see Sabine Wren in the flesh, literally in the flesh, I think this will go up as number 6 goes up as well. Because if number 6 hits that $1,000 barrier, very similar to how the first appearance in the full and cameo books, that's kind of where this is, because this is the cameo and the number 6 is the full. So when that full one reaches kind of stratospheric levels, then this one will be the book that people will get. All right, moving on. We have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1 from 2016. First appearance of Moon Girl. Final sales $356 with a 90-day average of $394, which is on a downward trend. I know that they were working on an animated series for, I don't know, either Hulu or I don't think Disney Plus. But because of that, just little rumor that got out there, this book spiked up quite a bit. You can see it's cooling off. Until we see more news about that, I think this will continue to drop. But of course, once that show comes, this will spike up again. Okay, and the next one we have Captain Marvel #14 from 2013. First appearance of Kamala Khan, not Kamal. This isn't a cameo. So here we go again, right? Cameo versus full. Final sale $600, 90-day average $674, which is on an upward trend. The actual first full appearance of Kamala Khan in the all-new Marvel Now, that's over $1,000, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. Who knows how high that can go. But because of that, a book like this will be what you'll gravitate towards if you want to get a first appearance of a key character, if that price goes too high. But this is also starting to go up to $600. But again, cameo versus full is the next best thing. All right, next one. And I think this will also go up because when we see her show and the movie, this will definitely spike even more. All right, and then the next one, this seems to always be around here, is Saga #1 from 2012. It's just the first issue. Critically acclaimed, one of the big books from the early 2010s. Final sale $708 with a 90-day average of $745. Upward trend. Not much else to say about this, but just a solid indie book that's in a 9.8. That if they do anything with this in any projects, this will definitely spike up a lot. So, but this is still a solid book because you can see that it's just steadily, gaining. Okay, and now we get one of the big boy books here, Vengeance #1 from 2011. First appearance of Miss America Chavez. Final sale $1,323 with a 90-day average of $1,448, which is on an upward trend. And of course, this has seen more activity, more movement because of the post-credit Spider-Man No Way Home Doctor Strange trailer, which you saw Miss America. And this should continue to go up because when we see more footage and you actually see the movie, this will definitely go up. I don't see this dropping anytime soon. This is already a hard book to get to begin with, and it's also hard to get it in this grade raw. So I think if you really want to get the 9.8, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and get a 9.8 slabbed. But I see this, nearing that $2,000 mark. If they just use America Chavez for many more projects, right? Unless she's just a one and done. Okay, and then of course the last one, which to the surprise of no one, Ultimate Fallout #4 from 2011. The first appearance of Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Final sale $2,965 with a 90-day average of $2,810, which is definitely on an upward trend. I see this book, creeping over that $3,000 mark again, where it was in the summertime peak. It was over $3,000, and it dipped a little bit, but then when we saw Across the Spider-Verse, bam, here we go again. We're right back in it, right? So this should be safe forever because we're going to see Miles in the live action at some point, and then we're going to see another movie of Across the Spider-Verse, and we're going to see video games, anything. So Miles is just going to be around. He's basically on par with Peter Parker right now, right, for Spider-Man. So if you can get this book, get it before it reaches that super Grail status, because it's already Grail status, but it could get even crazier. A perfect example, I think, would be Amazing Spider-Man #300. I want to say 3, maybe 4 years ago. I want to say it was like $3,000, $4,000 at most. And now ASM 300 and the 9.8 goes for like 6, 7, 8,000. I see this, approaching that level, especially if he makes his appearance, or especially when he makes his appearance in the MCU live action. All right, well, that's the Comic Link auction batch from the 2010s. That's all the books now. We went from the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Like I said, I only look at the first printings, no variants, no signatures, just so we get a baseline of what the actual raw data for these books are. I'll be doing this again when they do another, auction dump. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, what Ultimate Fallout, what the ceiling is for this. But yeah, that's what I got. All right. Until next time, guys. See ya.